Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the new Mood collection from Sigma. I have the palette. I want to do at least one look with it. I also have a new eyeshadow primer from Sigma. So if you want to see a look, my review of the palette and everything, then keep on watching. Let's talk Sigma. This is the first eyeshadow palette I try from Sigma. I think except the brushes. I never tried Sigma before. Oh no, I'm lying. I do have the like cheek duo where you have a highlight and the blush. I could have worn that today, but I forgot. This is the only things I own from Sigma. This one, that one like duo, and then the brushes. And I ordered from Sigma Beauty on launch day of the palette, the new Mood palette. This is the packaging. It is super cute. On the back you have all the colors as well as like a picture of the brush with all the names as well. It's a cute packaging. Then this is the palette itself. It's like the velvet, you know, from the Modern Renaissance. Like, it's similar. I hope it doesn't get that dirty though. We'll see. Yeah, but that is the palette. On the back you do have the normal sticker, and when you open it you do have like an insert, which I didn't, like, I already like throw out, but you do have a brush. It's a Sigma brush. It's double-ended with a flatter side and a more blender side, which is always good. Normally I do throw that into my big pile of brushes, but I think with this brush I will keep it here in the palette because I do plan on travel with the palette in May. Just a few days, but I think the palette would be like a really good travel palette. It did need like almost 3 weeks to get to me. And because I ordered this, and I also ordered a brush, which of course I used here. This is the F76. This is the brush. It's a blush brush, and I did use it today because why not? Didn't show you because it's blush. So, but it's a great brush. Blush brush. Wow, that's hard to say. Because I ordered both of these items, I did got and like a sachet with some brush cleaning stuff, and I also got the Sigma base primer, eyeshadow base primer in the shade Sobe, which is like a bigger, chunkier like eyeshadow stick, but it's a base. I am excited to use this because I did hear great things about those, like these products, and I never tried them. I do have quite oily lids, so if this is working, I am sold. I will definitely buy it in another color because I think this one is a little bit too pink. Let's swatch that though. Oh, it does have a little bit of a shimmer and sheen. You see that? I thought it would be matte, but it's not. It's more like a, like I said, it does have a sheen. We will try it though with the palette because let's keep that real. I do want to try that, and I don't care if it's like sheeny or not. We will put that underneath my eyes or the eyeshadow itself. Like I said, the palette itself, it's a, I would say it's a half neutral, half berry toned palette, and you do have that one shade that is like in a blue purple range. I am excited to use these. Like I said, I never tried Sigma eyeshadows. This is the first one, and yeah, I am excited. The palette was, I will put the price somewhere here. I will of course link it because I ordered from the site. Like I said, I got 2 freebies, which I have to say I definitely paid in customs, so I don't know how good that is. So if you want to order from Sigma Beauty, the US side, if it comes to Europe, first of all customs, and second of all like around 3 weeks. So Sigma doesn't have an like a European site where I could order from, at least as far as I know. Of course there are retailers, I think Beauty Bay, cosmetic for less. There are a few retailers that carry Sigma, but like they don't have a separate Sigma site. So if you want to order from the US site, like I said, it takes a little bit and customs. And yeah, let's try it, because like I said, never tried it before. I am excited though. And I will start with the eyeshadow primer. I will zoom you in a little bit, and then we test everything and see how it is going and if I like the palette or not. I am excited though, because like I said, this could be a great travel palette because it is half neutral, half berry. And yeah, I am excited though. Let's start. Okay, welcome to my face, and I will start with, like I said, the eyeshadow primer. This is the shade Sorbet. It is the eyeshadow base primer. I thought this would be like not shimmery. Well, we try it. If I like it, like I said, there are several colors in this, so you can definitely like choose from your color that is perfect for you. Let's tap a little bit out the oil that is on my face. I did my base makeup already, and yeah, let's see. Because it is shimmery, I wonder if it, work alone. Well, let's find. I'm not prepared, am I? I'm not. So let's try and use my eyeshadow primer brush. Clean it off, because that wouldn't be fair if I didn't. Like I said, I am excited. Of course, like always, you will get like a in detail review at the end of the month. And yeah, if I like the product, if it holds up or not. That is not bad though. I thought it would be more pigmented. You see that? The difference between the both? Oh, it's not that bad. Like I said, in this case, because the palette is quite berry toned, I'm not worried that this color would like change up the colors of the palette, because yeah, it is indeed a quite berry thing. Normally I would go all up to the brows, but with this shade, I don't want to go that way. You can definitely see it is more pigmented when you put it on first, of course. Like, I think like all the eyeshadow base. Let's see. I don't want to do a halo eye today. Let's see if this is any good. I won't set the, well, I will set it a little bit. Listen, I have oily lids and I should definitely set it. It's just how I am. That's how I'm going to do it. Nothing against the palette or the primer, but like I said, I do have oily eyes and I always set my eyes. And I definitely want to give that a good chance to shine. Like I said, the color is not perfect for me, to be honest, but I mean, we'll ride with that. And let's put out the brush though, because I think I will maybe use it today, we'll see. I will use the shade Preppy, which is the off-white or beige, to set everything. I will use just a fluffy brush. Oh, it's bending, great. And just, set everything. Like I said, I do have oily lids. If you don't have oily lids, like if you don't have dry lids, don't set that. But I am indeed an oily lid girl. So the shade is, by the way, beautiful. I definitely will try in the future if I just can use the base on its own. That is quite impressive though. Like, can you see that? It doesn't look weird. That's amazing. Do you think like, why should it look weird? Well, let me tell you how often I use like this kind of shadowy type product, and then you put something on and it looks kind of strange, like it's not cool. but this is looking really good. Of course, it's not as sticky anymore. It wasn't sticky at all, to be honest, when I started, but yeah. So let's think. I think I will start with this shade New Mood, which is this shade. And we used it in the inner and outer corner. Like I said, I do want to do an halo eye. Of course, I want to use like the shimmering shade, this one, which is the bluish pinkish shade. Definitely will tell you at the end of the month how I like the palette when I use several shades, not just those. But like I said, we're going with this one as in the first one. Never touched the palette though. If you saw the swatches, which hopefully I blended in, you have a better experience with the shades. I didn't swatch it so far. Let's wait, which one is it? This one. Let's bring New Mood in the inner and the outer corner. I think this palette is indeed a quite nice one for, like, if you saw my video, I will link it here, where I talked about beginner palettes. If you wanted to go more into the colors and you don't know how and you don't want to overdo it with a rainbow palette, I think this one is quite nice for that, because it does have neutrals and berries and a little bit of a color pop with this shimmery blue purpley berry shade. So I think that's a great way to start. This looks really, really nice. You could go from here to a more neutral route. Of course, we don't do that here. We don't. But yeah. This is looking really, really nice. I also brought in the same shade on the lower lash line, also on the outer and inner corner. So just that it ties up everything. And I want to use the shade Voguish. I think that's the shade. It's a more pinky one. We do have also a more, this one, which is a little bit more reddish. I would say reddish. And you do have a really, really nice deep brown as well. So you can go in different routes if you wanted to. I also like that it has a gold. Like the neutral shades do appeal to me. Just saying, they do. And if, like I said, it's a great palette for going everywhere. So I just put it on a really, really small brush. And now we go in a little bit, like, more in the center. But we will definitely don't go on the center. We let the center, like the middle of the lid, we will let that sit. I need a bigger brush though. The brush is way too small. I'm way too lazy to do that. So let's go in with a little bit of a bigger brush. And just do the same thing as I said. And just deepen up, like I said, a little bit more inside of the lid. I'm thinking about like placing the primer maybe in the center of the lid. We will try that as well. I mean, why not? Just saying. You definitely see the difference though. It is way deeper here than here because I didn't do that there. But I have to say, the shade is beautiful, but it's not as deep as I thought. Let's go in the shade Grunge, which is the deepest shade in the whole palette, I think at least. And go in there with the same brush. I just clean it off a little bit. And just go in here. Just to deepen it up a little bit more. You can definitely build these colors, so that's a great plus. Oh, this is looking so pretty though. Like so. See the difference? I think that is great. Let's do that on the other eye and then we're almost done. Oh, I will definitely bring those colors underneath as well, by the way. This is the look so far. Like I said, I blended both the shades also on the lower lash line, and now I want to play with the shade Avant-Garde, which is, like I said, this beautiful duochrome shade, which is like purpley, bluish, beautiful, just beautiful. And we'll definitely use that. Where's the double-ended brush? I will try, let's try and use the primer underneath in the center of the lid, and then we'll try to see if that is working. Oh, that's amazing though. I don't have to do cut crease or anything, just put that on. And I won't spritz my brush at all, just so I see if the color is like quite opaque. I will use the brush that comes in the palette, by the way, a beautiful like coppery pinkish shade, beautiful. And I will use the shade, like I said, Avant-Garde. I did put the primer on the lid. And that's okay. Let's put, that is stunning, guys. That is stunning. So stunning. And I'll also blend it a little bit into the mattes as well. Like, look at this. This is stunning. Oh my god. I absolutely love it. I have to say, I do love those kinds of looks. Like, look at this. You can't even see the stunning. Oh, here it is. Like, look at this. This is gorgeous. And where is it? The primer still works though. I would do that on the lower lashes as well, and then we do a little bit on the inner corner. I think I want to use this one in the inner corner, because I do love an inner corner that is like bright. I do have small eyes, so I do like that quite a bit. So we will do that. Let me finish that so far, and then we do inner corner. This is the look so far. I also did the same step on the lower lashes. I'm sorry for that finger though, because I broke my nail off. But I did the same thing. I got the primer underneath and then put in the Avant-Garde shade. And now let's do a little bit of inner corner highlight. Let's clean that brush. So I will use the same brush and the flat side as well. And I will go into Haute Couture, like Haute Couture. It's Haute, like it's a shimmery goldish shade. And I will not spritz that. And I am trying here to get a good like thing on the inner corner. Ooh, that is a pretty shade. That was not the right way. That is a pretty shade though. Look at that. It is a gold. It's, like I said, a little bit too dark to be an inner corner highlight. I could use my inner corner highlight though, but I think like this is a really pretty shade. I would love to have that all over my lid. I mean, not in this look, but in general. So like I said, I do like to brighten that up. And I think I will brighten the eyebrow arch with, I cleaned the brush off and just used the shade Preppy, like the matte beige color. You know, put that underneath my arch of my eyebrow just to clean it off, make a little bit of a statement. We don't do that here. So, but yeah, that is the look. This is the look so far. I absolutely love it. It is definitely my color scheme. Let's say it. I will zoom you out. I will finish the look with some lashes and mascara and everything, and then we come back. I will talk a little bit about the palette, the shades I've tried so far, if I like them or not. Oh, this is the finished look. I did put on some liner. This is Crybaby from Colourpop. I also put on some lashes. Those are the 260 from Adele. This one is a limited edition with some person I never heard in my life, but they are stunning. I absolutely love this look. It is so damn pretty. Is it something unique that you can't like do with any other palette? No, but I love it. It is so damn pretty. Let's do a recap. The palette, the new palette, new mod palette. English is not my first language. It is stunning. I am so impressed for the quality of Sigma shadows. Like, I mean, of course, I didn't use every single shade, but I mean, it is beautiful, beautiful. And so far, I can't like say something bad about it. Definitely, the brush is also really nice to travel. Like I said, I will definitely use the palette when I'm traveling in May, which will be soon. And yeah, I definitely like it. It is a half neutral, half berry palette. If you don't like that, don't buy this one. I mean, you get what you see, you know. I think though, I thought about this one. It is quite similar also packaging wise, because velvet, like pinky velvet. I think it is quite comparable, not dupe, but quite comparable to the Modern Renaissance, which looks beat up. Like I said, I hope this one is more of a velvet though. This one is more of like, I don't know. It's different. Let's say it like this. But the colors are like also like, I would say like this is the Modern Renaissance. You do have neutrals, you do have a pop of pink, a little bit of purpley shades. You do have two shimmers, like a gold and a more neutrally champagne shade. And if you look at the palette, I think it's not the same. It's not dupes, but you do have similar shades, a similar vibe. I think this one like is the Modern Renaissance 1 and this one is the 2.0, like a better, nicer version maybe of it. Like also a more fun one with this shade, and also like a few more shimmers. The other one just had the two shimmers, also a little bit different. But I think if you have both, I think they gave off similar vibes. Let me tell you this. Could you do this look with the palette? No, you can't, because the shimmer shade is not there. But except for the shimmer shade, which you could use a liquid shadow, I think that you can do a similar look with this palette as well. Maybe not one in one. Like I said, they're not dupes at all. But I feel like this is like a modern version of the Modern Renaissance, which kind of like sounds funny. I definitely love it though. Oh, now nice. I can now bend the back. So yeah, it's a really, really nice palette. Did I try every single shade? No, but I definitely will try most of the shades. And like I said, I will give you an update at the end of May, how I love, if I like it or not, and all the good stuff. Let's go to the primer. So far, great primer. Hopefully the stuff is holding up on my yeah, oily eyelids. If it is, call me like obsessed, because so far it looks so pretty. And like I said, I put it underneath the lid shade and it worked like charm. Didn't have to spray it. That is great. When it holds up my makeup till the end of the day, I'll have to say it's late on the day, but I will definitely test this. And if this is the better than sliced bread, tell me, I will talk about it. I also, like I said, tried the brush. I just want to include it because like Sigma. This one is, like I said, the F676 is the Chiseled Cheek. Definitely like it. It is quite small. If you don't like smaller brushes, you know, then maybe this one is not good for you, or maybe use it as a highlighter brush or bronzer brush, depending on what you like. This is a quite versatile like brush. You can also use it for like contour. I would definitely use this for contour if I wouldn't have used it for like blush. You know what I mean? Yeah, just saying. But so far, absolutely loving it. Definitely would recommend, except for the name, which I think is New Mod. I'm not sure. Please tell me down in the comments if I pronounce it right. Maybe not, probably not. But yeah, so far, absolutely love it. I am excited to play with it further, and yeah, absolutely love it. If you don't want to see more of this kind of content, then please subscribe to my channel. I upload 3 times a week. And also please don't forget to check out my Instagram and TikTok, because why not? It's fun here. And I think when you see that video, I think the giveaway has ended, but of course there will be other giveaways in the future. So just so you know, yeah, I absolutely love the look, like I said, and I am happy to play with other stuff now and to play with the palette further. So if you want to see that, like I said, subscribe, and I wish you a beautiful week. We see us in the next video. Bye guys.